Hey everybody, Heidi Watney here. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland A's. A's baseball starts right now. John Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Ryan Burke. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Ryan Burke.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in a 4-game set. That's exactly what they
smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. Second home run early in the year as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop.
As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Crawford leads off second with nobody out. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Olsen is under it. He's got it for the first out. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes one grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Into the box now, Casey Burdick. 1-0 the count. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
That was Mike Gerber.
So striding in, Mike Gerber. And the Mariners trying to make this first inning even bigger here. As a look, now the pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. We'll see if that starts in this one today.
So digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Dero. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
The 0-2 once more.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit to short. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. One out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there.
Nope.
Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
0-2.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now, how much more rain this field can.
Gerber is back, and he'll get there.
Well, we've mentioned the condition can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Chris Davis next to bat. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. 2-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-1 A's. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Evan White is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. And it's quickly 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting 7.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting it, the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Now at the plate, Dylan Moore. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kenna is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're down 2-1. At the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. 1 out.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And I'm going to focus on J.P. Crawford right now. He is one of the slickest defenders in the game. Real smooth going to his left and right, and he has a bazooka for an arm.
So now it's Mark Canha. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Murphy corrals it. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So that'll bring up Jason Hayward to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Moore is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Shed Long, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Long, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Mitch Haniger.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put him
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run here in the early going. And with it, the Mariners move out in front 3-2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Casey Burdick.
So now to the plate, Casey Burdick, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-2 Seattle. So here's Jose Abreu. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Haniger. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Oakland.
So one gone in the inning. Time to check out the A's schedule for the week ahead, and we'll be here every step of the way on MLB The Show. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Stepping in now, Ian Happ. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Second home run early in the year, and the A's have come back to make this a 3-3 game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Gerber will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We played 3 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Gerber. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Striding into the box, Evan White. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Oh, had a hanger that time, but missed it. 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you can see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as this pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Mariners are down in order. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Chris Davis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Davis is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
And that's hitting 1-on-1 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Matt Olson stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Runner aboard at first with nobody out in a 3-3 tie. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
And up steps Salvador Perez. The bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mark Canha. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
Butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more. And
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Oakland. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Borderline pitch right there. but as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Shed Long will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Burke.
Now batting, Ryan Burke. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Oh no, it dropped. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Davis on the move, but it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw into second, and he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. At the plate, J.P. Crawford as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. Halfway home, tied at 3. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is gone. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. First home run of the campaign for him as they take the lead 4-3. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Jose Abreu is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
0-2.
In his career, Abreu is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Eric Swanson comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 50, Eric Swanson.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. One run in and one gone so far this inning. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Now back, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Into the box now, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. For one on the solo homer. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now 4-3 Oakland. Take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer. Now here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh.
Great reactions on that one, and of course he did that too.
Afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Grounded to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now back, the center fielder, Mike Gerber.
Stepping in, Mike Gerber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
And Chapman gathers it in. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Score holds at 4-3. So stepping in, Matt Chapman. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. Chris Davis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Popped him up. White is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Count.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. A's are gone in order, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Evan White.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Into the box, Tom Murphy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fly ball to straightaway left. Davis is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Dylan Moore.
Into the box, Dylan Moore. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. On its way is pitch number 75. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Shed Long is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Reined in. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. Now the Oakland skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon.
Number 50.
So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Ryan Burke comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Squeeze was on, but this one will get foul. Fouled away. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit in a bases-loaded situation.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
That's out. Nope. That's inside.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his knees. Got him.
Now batting, center fielder, Mark Canha.
Striding in once again, Mark Canha 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And a full count for Canha now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that is off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
The 1-0 home. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. No hits to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Henniger will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one, but they hang on to a one-run lead. Ready to begin the eighth, and up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Henniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Henniger.
He's set, and the pitch to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Casey Burdick. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Jose Siri will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Digging in, Mike Gerber. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Juan Nicasio will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 40, Juan Nicasio.
From the belt, the pitch. Has to barehanded. Working for the punch out and the offering.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
So striding in, Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag. Not in time to double off the runner.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Now at the plate, Tom Murphy in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They still trail it here 4-3. Sam Haggerty stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Sam Haggerty.
Jose Siri remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. Sam Tuivalala will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Stephen Piscotty. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Ian Happ.
Next up for the A's, Ian Happ. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Matt Chapman. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side. Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Then it remains a 4-3 game. Next for Seattle, Dylan Moore. He'll be the one to lead it off, needing 1 to tie in the top of the 9th.
Moore.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
J.B. Wendelken takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Now back. Designated hitter.
In now the Mariners DH, Shed Long. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ryan Burke. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And this is swung on and missed, so with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Mariners. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Oakland used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Gray earns his first win of the season. J.B. Wendelken records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Athletics. 4 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. They left 2 runners stranded. For the Mariners, 3 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball, and it comes your way next. Dane Dunning will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter.
First delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
I think coming into this series, they knew he was one of the guys they were going to have to keep quiet. But he's setting the tone right here in the first with the steal of second. He could end up being a big factor.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next. First pitch coming, here it is. Sharp ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Dozier. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Royals 1 and the A's nothing. Matt Shoemaker, a right-hander from Michigan, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
1-2, here it comes. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The next 3-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Tucker will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A's are gone in order. They trail this one 1-0. In now, Kyle Tucker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Kyle Tucker.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit well on the ground to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm going to be focusing on Ian Happ. Listen, the bat plays. We all know that. That's the spotlight tool that he possesses. But he also gives his manager a lot of versatility. Not only in the infield, this guy can also go out to the outfield and go get it with a pretty strong arm.
In now, Ryan McBroom, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here now is Mike Zunino. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Zunino is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Chris Davis next to bat, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Chris Davis becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. So one away here with the bases empty. And striding into bat next, it'll be Mark Canha. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swings through it for strike number 2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Center fielder going back, and it's gone. It's a solo shot for Mark Canha. First home run of the campaign for him, and the A's are back to even now. It's 1 apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Shoemaker, once a Toronto Blue Jay, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
Softly hit toward the hole. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Austin Allen will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Barrett Barnes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Jose Peraza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. I'm set with the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Jason Guzman started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Whit Merrifield is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam, and the inning is over. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward.
The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Oh, that's good.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jose Abreu comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Go to that well 1 more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A little low. It's 2-2. And that gets him on the mound. For the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2nd at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Abreu leads off first with one away. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Now the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Now batting.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Here's Chris Davis now as he lifts it in the air to right field. Soler is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. A's have to settle for just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Soler, a Cuban-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fouled off. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line to the right side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30, Kyle Tucker.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Tucker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just inside. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 9, Ryan McBroom.
Ready for another chance? Ryan McBroom, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Swanson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail it here 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the A's offense with Oakland's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. Out of his shoes on that one, 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Standing in, Austin Allen looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Bouncer to the left side, right to him. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. 1 left for Oakland. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Barrett Barnes is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. The A's lead it 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now. And that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Behind 0-2 now. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a ground ball to third. A barehanded pickup. Not able to make a play, though, and now they'll be men at first and second with nobody out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ian Happ stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt here. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And he's back into second here safely.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Caleb Berriger will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Caleb Berriger.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
When you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it, there it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third, and oh, what do you know? Not for yourself.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly. Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now it's Mark Canha, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Standing in now, Matt Olson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield picks it up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The A's lead this one 4-1. Now in the box, Jason Guzman. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 1-2 the count of the Royals shortstop. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Jason Guzman goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. With Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First offering on its way. In tight with the curveball. Backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Hit in the air to center field. Canha is there, 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. He doubled his last time through.
He's got to build off that.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. KC down in order. They trail it 4-1. Digging in and looking for more, Austin Allen. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Swing, and he pops him up. And this will land foul. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Jason Hayward now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jose Abreu. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage. And he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The A's lead this one 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go as the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Behind 0-2 now. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 0-2.
No, that's down.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Kyle Tucker is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And that misses 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty right there. I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is, especially when you sell out and get dirty. To get up and throw the ball across the diamond, just didn't have enough time to get that one done.
Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Slow roller down the third baseline. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
It just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Digging in, Barrett Barnes. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Yusmeiro Petit will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. First offering on its way.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Olsen is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Royals strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
That's popped up. McBroom will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The batter, the second baseman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses inside, 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. The A's add on to their lead with the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the A's 5 and the Royals 1. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Line drive to left. Davis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, Jason Guzman. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And it's fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Whit Merrifield stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. So coming to the plate, Mark Canha. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the pitch. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Helmet fall. What is this?
Popped him up. Guzman is there for it. 1 down.
Now back, first baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
At the plate now, Austin Allen. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Two balls and a strike. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Jason Hayward would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Up next for Oakland, the right fielder, Jason.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Dozier will put it away for out number 3. The A's strand 1. They lead this one, though, 5-1. In is Jorge Soler. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. So striding forward now, Hunter Dozier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Set and the pitch. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Tucker. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. No balls and a strike to count. Well hit to right. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. KC down to their final strike in this one. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch after throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Oakland led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dane Dunning earns his first win of the season. Matt Shoemaker was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Yusmeiro Petit turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.